about. I gotta see that the Japanese users are finally done with disrespectful tourists. Are they actually finally like?
Hey, what's up, guys? Surf
Are they
here.
actually
So in
like,
this
Japanese X is now America's favorite corner of the internet? Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. I can't wait to see this.
video, I'm going to be talking about a very interesting phenomena going on with Twitter, where there's been a seismic shift in the algorithm, where Twitter is now auto-translating posts from various languages and exposing a lot of Americans and English speakers to posts from countries like Japan, and it's created a very interesting bond between Japanese Twitter users and American Twitter users, and that's what I'm going to talk about today. Now, I saw this post the other day from Kirsha where she said her whole timeline is now full of Japanese people talking about American barbecues, cars, and hating communists after she hit some sort of a switch on Twitter. Now, I've seen some more posts coming out of Japan recently, but this morning, the switch has been hit. Okay, my whole timeline is nothing but Japanese posts. It really has become
American things,
a
Japanese
cultural exchange
things.
of sorts, where Americans are sharing things from our country and Japanese users.
May this explain why Tecton was randomly tweeting in JP? No, no. I don't know when this happened or so, but apparently, like, Japan and America Twitter has like merged to become one. I'm like super curious to kind of see, I kind of want to open up Twitter again to see what
are
other
loving
random
it,
things are there,
and vice versa, where Japanese users are sharing things from their culture and Americans are loving it. Now, of course, in this video, we're going to address a lot of posts talking about annoying foreigners who are causing issues in Japan and some annoying leftists, and apparently America and Japan have a lot in common in that regard. But this is really what I'm seeing right now, okay? A lot of bonding between sane Japanese and American users. This is my timeline right now, unedited, okay? You can see right here, translated from Japanese, translated from Japanese, translated from Japanese, PlayStation, translated from Japanese, translated from Japanese, translated from Japanese, translated from Japanese, and I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a great experience. Very wholesome too, where Japanese users are saying, "Dear Americans, it's okay to be proud of your country," which is very funny given the fact that so many users in the West will try to demonize you for being proud of the country you live in.
Oh, yeah.
But really, a lot of users on the Japanese side of things have embraced their inner Florida man with...
Oh my fucking god, this is beautiful. This is a work of art right here. This is true work of art right here.
Variations of that related meme right here.
That's beautiful.
Now, of course, I'll get into some of the posts about tourists and crazy leftists in Japan causing issues, but let's begin with a more wholesome route here, where you have this post saying, "To my American brothers, we're fans of the cowboys from the movie Tombstone.
Tombstone.
Ladies and gentlemen, Americans especially.
I don't know that movie.
The American Japanese users emulate. Okay, just be that version of America that they see through our culture, okay?
That's beautiful.
And here's another post saying, "Gun spin is fun." And look at this guy. Look at this absolute Giga Chad. First of all, look at the quality of this video. Like, I didn't even know Twitter could create videos with this level of production, okay? But it's super impressive, and I'm sorry, okay? We're talking about Japan and this sort of stuff. I can't help but think about this filthy Frank quote right here, with all due respect.
My name is Cowboy Tanaka.
Immortal quote right there.
Hey,
but anyways, more talk on the Japanese side of Twitter about guns, where this user says, "You guys overseas probably don't know this, but Japanese women have very small bodies, so gun ownership is permitted in some regions for self-defense purposes," as you can see right here. And this reply is very interesting. This user says, "The size of the woman should be inversely proportional to the size of the gun she has access to. The smaller the girl, the bigger the gun." And the original poster says, "Our thoughts are the same." Of course, auto-translated from Japanese. And I couldn't agree anymore with that sentiment. But here's another post reacting to this one down here saying politically correct stuff. Yoga, veganism, and plenty available with domestic options even in Japan. But you hardly ever get to experience that great America-style barbecue trucks or guns, you know? And this Japanese...
Basically a petite girl with a Gatling gun, truly an anime moment. It really is such an anime moment. Even they are, like specifically them in IRL, embrace the anime-ness.
His user says, they say it's the soul of the samurai, but swordsmiths have become an endangered species. And swords are now something you only see in museums, whereas Americans still have proper gunsmiths all over the place and hold on to their soul in the form of guns. So they're the impressive ones. Gun control is for homos.
Gun control is for homos.
And I saw this quote, and it really sums up the thoughts of many Americans, I'm sure.
Dude,
amazing stuff coming out of Japan here. But here's a post with 74,000 likes. Auto-translated, of course, saying, left wing, aiming for a world without borders. Elon, auto-translation feature, here you go. American, left-wingers are idiots. Japanese, left-wingers are idiots. European, left-wingers are idiots. Worldwide, left-wingers are idiots.
You want to know something? I feel like this is the greatest update for Twitter, to be honest. Because now the entire world gets to see the whole leftist thing. And now we can point and laugh at them and make fun of them now, because the way how they sound and the way how they say things on Twitter is the most ridiculous thing in the entire world. Now it's more like magnitude now. I love this. It's great. Fucking fantastic, dude.
International understanding deepens. Left wing, no, that's not it. And many Japanese users are saying to America, do leftists exist in America too? I can educate you on that one for sure. But you can see an annoying person screeching and being dragged.
What the hell?
I'm assuming being a public nuisance. Here's another post saying to those overseas, this is not a B-grade zombie movie. It's the Japanese left wing. Thank you for sharing. Now you see this post right here saying, I used to think that the left wing was Japan's shame. Thanks to Elon, I realized there was a slight mistake. The left wing is the world's shame. Now, of course, we're thinking about extreme examples of this, but yeah.
But it's not really common in Hispanic culture, to be honest.
All of the wokeness, all of the deranged behavior
that's not
quote-unquote progressive people
at least the last
is not just
time
affecting America, it's affecting Japan
I don't know how it is now.
Many countries all across the world. And I guess
Probably
a lot of people from Japan and America are bonding over their displeasure with this sort of faction in their various societies. Now, of course, we're now going to shift over to the tourism issue, where foreigners are causing issues in Japan, including this post alerting American friends to the fact that foreigners are kicking deers, which is absolutely insane. It's not just Johnny Somalis. Okay, we see the most ridiculous examples of nuisance streamers like him causing issues in Japan.
But isn't it mostly the
Chinese? There's plenty of other streamers
or
and
to some
just
degree the Chinese,
regular
some of the Chinese tourists
examples of nuisances causing similar issues. Here's another one where, of course, translated from Japanese, this user says, yeah, stupid influencer dancing at full blast at this rail line in Akasaka. So here is this absolute nuisance, this attention-seeking loser blasting music out of the stereo and dancing around, literally causing people coming home from their work shift to cover their ears because it's that deafeningly loud. Of course, I'm not going to play it because it's copyrighted music, but good on Think Before You Sleep for providing Japanese users with some English phrases to address individuals like that who are being nuisances overseas. But let's move.
No way did I just see the F word on there. To all Japanese people, there's a new English word. Use this recommended word when talking about people like this. Definition: annoying people. Use it often when talking about people like this. I'll be happy, thank you. Oh my, is the F word coming back? There's no shot that the F word is coming back, dude. There's actually no way that the F word is coming back, dude. Oh my god. The days of Call of Duty is coming back. Puts a tear in my fucking eye, to be honest. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Holy cow, dude. That's
let's
crazy.
move on to another example of this. A Japanese user saying he is in Japan, lobbies. In quotes, "I'm going to hit on a girl now, hello." He shouted that and was ignored. Darn it. Why won't girls like me? What's wrong with me? So let's see this absolutely obnoxious and pathetic human being causing issues in Japan.
I'm in Japan, you know I gotta rizz up a lady. Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. Fuck! Why do no women like me? What's wrong with me? Why do no...
You're a loser.
Jesus. I have not seen this video, to be frankly honest. Yeah. At least now, since like, I guess you could say like since Twitter has like merged or so, literally who? Only his mom would love him, to be honest. It's kind of nice to kind of see, I guess you can say like everybody understanding like, you know, now Twitter's like connected on a single server and everything. Now it's kind of cool to see this actually, to be honest.
You're an absolute loser. Stop embarrassing Americans by behaving this way overseas. Also, having a crash out in a restaurant like this.
You know what's funny or so? These people who go to Japan are probably decently financially stable, but the people who do want to go to Japan are the poor ones and actually respect the culture. That's pretty funny to see that, actually, to be honest.
Again, I'm sorry to keep bringing up Filthy Frank here, but it's forever relevant.
Not when it's not... Well, it's pretty common. It's pretty common in white people. They don't do that in white people. But if it's any other race, if it's Hispanic, if it's Asian, or insert whatever other race specifically, or African. Oh, African is definitely one of them too as well. They would fucking whiplash you like to the next year or so if you try to like, you know, misbehave in like another place. You know, for a fact your mom would come out of fucking retirement and drag your ass back home into the retirement home and slap you upside the head.
You will never be him. You will never be him. But anyways, let's move on to another example. It's not just Americans causing issues.
Chinese tourists, yeah.
Also, Chinese tourists are violently shaking cherry blossom trees to get photo ops. We've seen Americans do this where they're doing like chin-ups, like Mizkif did this, a popular
I remember that.
American streamer. But yeah, this is disgusting, okay? They only bloom for a short period of time, and these tourists are literally shaking them and causing the cherry trees to have their petals fall. Just for a photo op. Disgusting behavior. Disgraceful. And of course, nothing is sacred. People are going to shrines and doing little dance routines, using shrines as literal props. Again, copyrighted music, so I'm not going to play it, but yeah, it's just a prop to them.
I hate my fellow
And you can
Westerners.
see another translated post saying
it's just it's mostly the, at least from like so far from what I've been seeing, it's mostly these quotation marks influencers, you know. As a Filipino, fuck them. I don't care if it's racist. It's understandable. I don't blame you at the end of the day. Like at the end of the day, like us Hispanics or so make fun of gringos all the damn time, you know. So we make fun of them, so I'm like, because we don't even the Hispanics that grew up in America are literally not the same as us. We also make fun of them too as well. They think they're Chicanos and everything like that, you know, but they're not actually like true Chicanos if they're causing problems, you know. It's even funny because they, you know.
Annoying foreign tourists like this should be deported from Japan. 100% agree, by the way. We welcome decent foreign tourists, friends overseas, please come visit Japan by all means. Where this individual, this woman trying to display her
this woman is stupid,
stunning and brave personality here, is doing chin-ups on something that,
it's alright.
well,
It's not like all
would
of
be
you guys.
deemed
It's
disrespectful by
just
anybody with a
handful
small
of you guys,
sense
which is literally influencers. It's literally these she's an influencer. The black guy that was dancing is also an influencer. The white guy or so with the big speakers is also an influencer. But I bet you these are influencers that are literally probably from TikTok, Instagram, the short side of content creation, you know? This is definitely not the long format content creators, because usually the long format content creators are a little bit more respectful. I don't know about these ones, to be honest.
Self-awareness, but of course, Japan is just a prop to people like this. But there are good moments, right? There's good moments like this where, again, translated from Japanese, it says, heartwarming, the moment an American speaks to Japanese kids in Japanese, their eyes sparkle with joy. This exchange is the best. So let's just watch this interaction, okay?
That's so cute.
Very
That's
wholesome,
cute.
to say
That's
the least.
cute.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is what I'm talking about. If you're going to be someone visiting Japan or any country, be this guy. Be someone who is wholesome and being kind and putting smiles on people's faces. Don't be like these obnoxious influencers who are causing issues. And here is an example of a post that I'll...
The beauty of this scenery is wasted on influencers, man. If they had any sense of humility, they'd realize the beauty and grandeur that exists beyond themselves is pure existential beauty, and they're too self-absorbed to realize it's the problem with like some content creators, right? This is only like some, right? Not to everybody. Is when they're like not popular, right? But then they randomly blow up out of nowhere because either they share their content somewhere, or the algorithm hits them in the right way and they blow up overnight. Then they usually get this massive ego or so, and then they think they're untouchable, you know, which they're not, of course. You know, anyone can basically like punch them in the face for being a dickhead, you know. So but it's usually a lot of them who have like massive egos. I'm super history and academic oriented, and this stuff wows me. I've always been looking at it. It's a lot of it's when you kind of look at some of the people who like blew up and everything like that, right? You kind of wanted to see how they were before they blew up, just to kind of see how they are in the headspace to begin with, and then you see them after they blow up. You can see some sort of shift in aspect of mentality to some degree. Not just like the business side or anything, but I'm just talking about like as in like the way how they act and whatnot.
Share with you guys, it's a great one. Okay, an influencer going over to Japan and making a bond and having a positive experience. This is stuff that is embraced. As pointed out here, it's not that Japanese people hate foreigners. They dislike foreigners who cause trouble for Japan or Japanese people. Unlike individuals like this.
Visiting people in Japan until I'm fluent in Japanese.
すみません。
日本語が喋れる。
ああ、よかった。一緒に会話どっか取りますけど。
難しいことはやめてな。
難しい言葉？
日本語でも僕大阪やから大阪弁ってあるの分かる？
あ、大阪弁勉強してます。
大阪弁の勉強中かすごいな。どっから来たの？国がどこ？
アメリカから来ました。
アメリカか。
一番好きな魚は何ですか？ これ
グレ
グレ
俺
今から何をしますか？
散歩行こうか鳥
行きます。
行く
そう
鳥見に行こ
和菓子
う日本のお菓子
お菓子あ
れ売ってん池の横で食べようか
そう行きましょう。
そこで友達になって抹茶わかる
抹茶わかります。はい、抹茶。
お茶あげる
ありがとうございます。
This is so wholesome, to be honest.
このいちご大好き
I will be honest with you, because like when I do eventually go on vacation, it'll definitely be a long vacation, at least like 1 month or so, at least away from the electronics, at least away from the computer, because you know it's probably like well deserved and you know probably well needed, to be honest, for me personally. I definitely want to make friends or so, you know, from that specific country in general. So then the next time, you know, when the next time I come and visit or so, I can like, you know, they can take me, you know, they can just take me around or so to some places, and then maybe I can like maybe record and then like, you know, take pictures and stuff like that, you know.
これ
これ
は
がつぶつぶがあんこ
あんこ。これあんこ甘い。
甘い美味しい
めっちゃ美味しいですね。
よかった
ココです
Oh,
か？
I have those. Actually, they sell those. What are the names of those? It's like two pancakes with red bean paste in the inside of it. I know what that is. That's what it looks like.
あそこ隣にな
I have those over here.
もう公園で座っとったら隣に座ってて日本語で喋ってくれるこれちっちゃいの美味しいめっちゃ甘いめっちゃうまい
Yeah, that guy clearly
That's
gets
cute.
it,
That's
and
very
that's why
wholesome, to be honest.
people respect tourists like him. It's not those who disrespect. They are not welcome. People like this are welcome. And that's really self-explanatory, but as we close out this video, I have to address a very pressing issue. Nothing we've talked about so far is as important as what I'm going to say now.
That's so cute.
Where there is a trend of sharing meats,
cute.
where Americans are very proud of Japanese users and the sort of steaks and other meats they are displaying. But there's something going on here, okay? This post says, to all Americans, please take a look at this Japanese beef. Sorry, but the violence of cheese. The violence of cheese is prohibited when it comes to Japanese beef. So apparently cheese is a big issue. Where the same user says, another American is committing cheese violence. They seem intent on beating people with cheese until everyone around the world becomes cheese addicts. As the cheese police, I will expose their evil deeds
The cheese police?
to the world. Here's
What?
another example saying this is the cheese police. I'll be investigating this place starting soon, referring to the cheese cave in Missouri. Here's one more saying, I discovered another instance of cheese violence. Okay, understandable.
Cheese violence.
But yeah, there's also the issue of barbecues, okay? This is a very complex topic here, where this user says, my American friends, I'm facing a major problem here. When I say I want to eat American barbecue, some Americans say, come to Texas, others say, come to South Carolina, and still others say, come to Missouri. I'm confused. Are you guys going to start a barbecue civil war?
There is a thing or so like that where people kind of like say, no, Texas has the best barbecue. No, this has the best barbecue. No, that has the best barbecue, you know? It's basically, you know, it's whatever, you know, just go enjoy at the end of the day.
You know what? This is a great and educated observation right here. Yes,
Yeah, who has the better
barbecue is
pizza,
very
exactly.
different depending on the
Hey, well,
state
me,
you
I'll
were
take all
talking
three.
about. And these are
Might
very
as
good
well, you know?
examples.
Might as well just go
very
to all three then.
diverse selection of barbecue.
Actually, that could be a good content idea. Actually, going to you know the three places of who has the best barbecue. You know, best American barbecue. You know,
states.
you could probably make that as a content.
The Japanese side of Twitter is having a lot of fun with this, saying, so which barbecue are you from, with this reference to the movie Civil War. So they understand our memes as well. This is fantastic.
That's
guys.
crazy.
Another user said, hey everyone in America, the sandwiches they sell at Japanese convenience stores are like this. But just now, I saw a super huge sandwich on X. Wait, do you guys really eat that every day? Show me the sandwiches from your country. I mean, how much more
We have those sandwiches. I have those egg sandwiches in our convenience store.
wholesome can this get, ladies and gentlemen? Here's a great quote that had me laughing, okay? If America is a gun, then Japan must be a sword. Based. All I can say is based, ladies and gentlemen. This has been a great cultural exchange. It's been a cultural exchange.
This is pretty cool. I like this, actually. I kind of like this.
I'm very glad to be introduced to the Japanese side of Twitter in a very convenient and easily consumable way, thanks to these auto translations and how the algorithm is working. And Japan bros, you're welcome in my community, whether it's on Twitter or here. And to everyone, make sure you like the video, subscribe, and get ready for another round of videos as I upload daily here on YouTube. But that's going to do it for this video. As always, feel free to share your thoughts about today's topics in the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.
That's so great. I love that.
Are you?
That's so great. Maybe this Twitter update isn't too bad. Maybe Twitter isn't that bad after all, to be honest. Man, I kind of want to open up just to see what other random stuff pops up on my feed or so from from the Japanese side. But the funny thing about it or so, randomly, like earlier, I think it was like last year or so, earlier, my Twitter feed became old Japanese for some apparent reason. So that was the strangest thing about me specifically. I don't know why, but it was just randomly happening. But yeah, oh well, it is what it is. So good shit.